Today we'll be reacting to OneCloud9. I asked y'all for y'all confessions. Worst mistake of my life.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Wait, hold on, let me do that.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother. Not this guy stinks, it's just oh, brother. Yeah, if you don't know how confessions work, which once I get big enough, we will start doing those. And I'm not going to have fun. Well, I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to be traumatized, bro. I'm going to look like that World War I soldier vet in that World War I vet. I'm going to look like that soldier meme, bro. Bro, so without further ado, I hope you're not eating nothing because you're going to lose your appetite. Let's get into it.
Number one, I itched my balls in front of a homeless man and then had an on his face. So that just did not happen.
What
Today,
the fuck?
Let's go ahead and get to it. I'm fucking scared. I showed my cousin my meat when we were alone in a hotel. I was like 3. Relatable. I let a guy touch.
Relatable was crazy. Relatable was crazy. Since he was 3, we'll let it slide. Like now, obviously, okay, you're weird, but since he was 3 at the time, you didn't know better. You get past.
I showed my cousin my meat when we were alone in a hotel. I was like 3. Relatable. I let a guy touch me in my no-no square, and then a week later, he got expelled from the school district for his SA against multiple women. Yeah, it sounds like you got terrible taste. The one guy you showed your no-no square to ended up being a predator. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. We might be getting on this better standards, man. Dre jerked my shit after the frog dissection in 7th grade. I hope.
What about a frog dissection would make you go? What?
This shit is fake. If not, you're a f***ing monster. What about a frog gets you in that mood? Matter of fact, what the f*** did you do with that frog, man? How did you jerk that?
Yeah, what did you do? Well, I hope you did not violate it.
Last year, this one time I gooned to the James Charles League, and I'm gonna be honest, that shit was fire. This is a homeless.
So you're gay. Okay. So you're gay. Ooh, you gay. Big shocker.
Sexual. I did eat OneCloud9 after chilling with Bill and Epstein. All jokes aside, love the psych. Little Cloudy Wowdy come back to the party and spread them cheeks for Donnie and Diddy while R. Kelly steps in with a golden shower. All love, bro. I don't.
Yo!
Want your love, bitch. My friend trapped a kitten outside under a glass cup. Apparently the sun was shining and it was really hot in.
What?
Trapped a kitten outside. Love, bro. I don't want your love, bitch. My friend trapped a kitten outside under a glass cup. Apparently the sun was shining and it was really hot and cooked the cat alive. I low-key laughed, I won't lie.
Send him to jail. Send him to jail. A fucking kitten? You're a horrible human being. Like, you are awful. You's a serial. I'm so pissed off you got me stuttering on my words. Like, you a serial killer. You're fucked up in the head. Go get therapy. What?
Gang, you're a monster. Why would you put that sweet little kitty in that position? What did he ever do? All he does is lick his fur and it's probably mean as shit. Scratches everything around the couch. Matter of fact, that might have been a good decision. Okay, this one's crazy. One time,
it's a kitten. No, I will not sit here and justify this. It was a kitten. A kitten. Those fuckers are adorable as fuck.
I'm around the age of 7. Scratches everything around the couch. Matter of fact, that might have been a good decision. Okay, this one's crazy. One time around the age of 7, me and my one friend were out playing. We saw a yellow slug and I dared him to eat it. 2 days later, he died from a parasite infection. Gang. When his parents asked me if I had seen him eat anything that could have given him the parasite, I said no. I'ma take that to the grave.
Yeah.
Say hi to King Von for me, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you going to hell. You a horrible human being. Y'all. Send him to hell, bro. Yo.
Also, why are you eating slugs? Like, I get when you're
Right, that's
you get
disgusting.
curious, but I've never been curious enough to actually eat a fucking like. What? No wonder so many kids get kidnapped. Y'all be stupid. So basically, last month I was on IG and then hit me up talking about, hi, is this UK? And I was like, who the fuck is this? And completely ignoring my question, he said, do you know a girl named my girlfriend's full name? See, I was so confused because how the fuck does he know my girlfriend's full name? Because she knows everybody I know and I know everybody she knows. So I said, yeah, she's my girlfriend, expecting that she cheated on me or something, right? But before we get to that, I just wanted to say that this confession is sponsored by NordVPN. How the f you got a sponsorship and a confession? Anyways, I was right because it's easy to say your girlfriend cheated on you with my 15-year-old brother. She's my age, also age of consent in Norway is 16. Like, why the f
Is she an EDP?
she wait? He sent screenshots, so I sent it to the whole GC, and they were like, damn, I'm sorry, gang. That's it. And since I got friends from Norway, I told them to tell her that I was secretly coming to her house for a surprise. Of course, she believed it, asked me about it, and I was like, nah, I'm not. They're lying. Trust. And I was indeed lying because they would pull up to her house and beat her ass like that shit was crazy. Do you know what else is crazy? The fact that I use Grammarly to type this. Bro, this guy proceeds to go through another Grammarly ad. Oh my god, this is fucking the funniest confession I've got. Okay, let's get back to the confession. They sent the info over to the Popo and they swatted her, and all I'm gonna say is 3 gigabytes. I know this shit is fake, but what the hell, bro? She's arrested, and if it wasn't obvious enough, I broke up with her. And I was gonna trauma dump and shit until said that GTA 6 was delayed, which is so fucking convenient since y'all GTA 6 fans are going through it as well. Anyways, that was a calm little 14-minute recovery.
By the way, it said it might get delayed again.
And I just remember I have a baby face. No wonder she liked me. What the f did I just read? Bro, confession was so good. It got sponsored twice. Like, what ruins a great outfit, though? A belt that doesn't fit right. Seriously, will track the on and game. Am I allowed?
That was a good stream site.
Okay, so in 8th grade, this... Am I allowed to say that word? You know what? I'm just quoting her. Okay, so in 8th grade, this named... Yes, we're name dropping. Made up a great allegation against me because I was in a relationship with her best friend. And she didn't like me because, in her words...
You know what? I don't blame you. I'm calling her a bitch and I'm name dropping too.
As in her friend, could do way better than me. So yeah, her, and I know Karma's going to get her ass real good. Name dropping is crazy, gang. I'm not black, but I say the N-word. I'm in high school and I'm applying to be a referee for my local kids basketball league, and I got paired up with this one girl who's bad as fuck. I'm gonna keep it real quick and let you know when I got home, I gooned to her. Shameful.
No, we're not shooting shots no more. We're not shooting shots no more. We just keeping it to ourselves and then just gooning it out now. Go touch grass, please.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Full day. I don't understand how.
Wait.
Got home, I gooned to her.
Oh, shameful
day. I don't understand how goon to people they meet in real life. I've never done that shit, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. No. That shit weird as. I got someone's family deported.
What?
What? So basically at my school, there was this one popular girl, let's call her Donna, who everybody liked and wanted. However, this girl was an absolute bitch to me and some of my friends. She also had like 10 boyfriends in the span of an entire school year. Damn. Her and her friends were the type of people who would be the Lorax on Halloween, and we would be like, yes, queen. Breaking point for me was at lunch while eating my food and debating with my friends, which was better, South Park or Family Guy, in my opinion, Family Guy.
South Park. South Park is better. You don't see Carl on here. This is non-biased. No. This is not biased at all. There's zero bias at all.
Walks up to me with a shook soda bottle and explodes it on her and me.
Nah, but if I'm gonna be funny, Family Guy got funnier moments. South Park is just more edgier.
Why would she explode it on herself? That doesn't make sense. She then proceeded to blame it on me. My principal was most of the time less harsh at the girls, so when Donna told him about it, he suspended me from school, so I decided to get revenge. That night I called up ICE and said that I know someone whose family came here illegally. And by the way, Donna was suspended. My friends said that according to Donna's friends, somebody had taken her and her family somewhere in Latin America, either Mexico or El Salvador. Not gonna lie, I both regret and don't regret doing this. What the fuck?
Oh, does ICE not care? They're not going to check to see if they are actually citizens? They just take it, ask questions, right?
What is wrong with you? All she did was
that's an asshole
bottle on you, gang. I promise you it wasn't. Calling ICE on your Hispanic ops is so devious, bro. Like, what the hell, gang? One time I accidentally leaked a video of me stroking my meat on my Snap story because I was trying to send it to my girl.
Okay. I have a story similar to that. And I didn't do none of that. But we was in a group chat, and this wasn't no group chat with friends. It was a different kind of group chat. Like how do I say this without exposing everything? Your group chat with people in your class. There you go, class. And one time it was getting active, you know what I'm saying? It was being active. One day, someone snapped to that group chat. I click on it. Bro, it was just, someone was straight stroking this shit. And just, nut was just flying everywhere, bro. Bro, I clicked out so fast, I'm like, whoa. And he deleted it so quick because I didn't even attempt to look for it. But I've seen no one else brought it up. Like no one else going to bring it up. So I'm like, am I tripping out? Am I just weird like that? Because everyone was so cool with that one guy. So I'm like, I must have been tripping. And then I found out I wasn't tripping. Because someone asked me that years later. I'm like, I do remember that. That shit crazy. Now, I don't think no one got upset because they knew it was an accident. But like, that's what it reminded me of.
My friends saw it and screenshotted it. Hopefully they will never leak it. I ain't gonna lie, your friends have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever.
Right, they do.
That's one of my worst fears, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Making your meat to everybody you know, like that's tough. Actually, it'll probably be good for me because I ain't gonna lie, I got a big ass dick. It'll be good promotion, actually. Like I did that.
Stop the cap.
Why are you lying, Cloud? Cloud, don't lie.
I have a Roku remote, man. It's big as f. I ain't gonna lie. When I went to my aunt.
Alright, you know what? Get this. Oh, I actually think I put it up somewhere. Hold on. Damn, I did put. Damn. Oh, hold That was close. Alright. Here's a normal remote. This is a big remote, by the way. This is big. This is actually my size right here. Alright. Tony, this, like I said, this is my size right here. My size right here. Here, you feel me? And this is the Roku. Yeah. There's a difference there.
Aunt's place. I was 15 at the time, and I watched my aunt take a bath as she didn't close the door, and I recorded her. I still have it. Brother, what the f*** is
What?
wrong?
Yeah, alright, now there's no forgiving. Now there's no
with you,
forgiving.
man. Gang, what did you do with that footage? This universe hates me. This universe hates me. This universe hates me. This universe hates me. This universe
Hey,
hates me. This
don't
happened a
get
year or
through it,
so
my
after
guy.
quarantine. I used to stay at my friend's house a lot, and I've seen his mom a lot. And I'll say she is quite stunning. She got the full package of curves and looks, one eye state, no periods, commas, or punctuation. This whole confession, gang. Please go back to English class. One day I stayed at my friend's house after a party went down. Keep in mind I'm used to waking up early, so I woke up around 7 a.m. to go use the bathroom. His mom was sleeping on the couch coming out of said bathroom. His mom got up to use the bathroom, forgetting I had stayed over, and she had her out like no bra on, and I had gotten a good look at them before pretending to be half asleep and walking down back to the... I can't even read this shit. So basically, like 2 years ago, I met this cousin at my family reunion. Right, and then it was calm, light flirting, nothing too much.
Flirting with your cousin, any type of flirting, even like a tiny bit, it's insane.
Family reunion. Right, and then it was calm, light flirting, nothing too much. Nothing too much. What the?
Okay. I don't know.
And it was calm, light flirting, nothing too much. Nothing too much. What the f are you talking? You was flirting with your cousin, gang. Then, like the next year at the family reunion, I saw him again. Things started getting a bit heavier. We texted and called more often, and we were just always together. Then one day, we were alone together, and we didn't do much, but we kissed and stuff. Please start adding periods and commas.
Brother, this
Wrong button. Alarms are full active. I repeat. We got kissing now. It went from small flirt to kissing. Oh god. I don't want to know what's next. I don't want to know what's next.
To these shits, man. It's so hard to read these. We didn't do much, but we kissed and stuff. But only our other cousin knows this. And like we started doing stuff, but it's not bad because he's not my first cousin. He's like my third cousin. He's not my first cousin.
I don't care. You know what's crazy though about that? Some people are marrying their cousins without even realizing it. It will be like the fourth or fifth cousin. That's crazy to me. Every time I'm dating someone, we gotta get a DNA test, bro. I'm not risking that. Hell no.
Cousin. So he's my third cousin. So kissing him and falling in love with him isn't that bad. What? I had bought the same perfume she used and had beat my shit to the smell of that. Fan of the vids, by the way. Brother, what?
There's
One
no
time
shame.
I was swimming against a guy named Marcus when he was 10 who said he was a fast swimmer, but he actually was trash. And I think he eventually tried.
Wait, hold on. Did I hit record? Oh, I did.
Who said he was a fast swimmer, but he actually was trash. And I think he eventually tried to become a YouTuber. And I don't know how that is working for him, but I know he lived in Nashville and liked 6'7" and Dubai chocolate, along with saying wobbly wiggly wiggly. I stole snacks from an organization.
As soon as I heard the natural, I'm like, wait a minute.
You. I stole snacks from an organization that gives food to the homeless. You're a terrible
Yeah,
person.
that's-
Once went to the
you're an
bathroom with
asshole.
another kid taking a shit. My thoughts won me over, and I started throwing shit-covered paper towels into the stall. The kid told the principal at my school, and I
Oh, you're
told him
fucked.
that this random kid did it. He was suspended for 3 days. You're crazy.
Yeah,
why y'all
you're
gotta
an
be
asshole.
bullies, bro? Come on, man. I graped a turtle for a Wendy's kids meal. What? Turtle lives matter, man. What the f? You weird ass bitch. Okay, this one
Bro,
is
send him to jail.
I just feel bad for bro, so I'm finna just put it in here. When I was in 4th grade,
Wait,
a new girl
what?
joined. Okay, this one isn't even a confession. I just feel bad for bro, so I'm finna just put it in here. When I was in 4th grade, a new girl joined my school. It was a white girl. Her name was. I'm not even gonna hide that shit. Genuinely fuck her. Oh, okay. Joined the school and I really liked her because why not? So as any 4th grader would do, I asked her out. Not only did she say no though, she not only said it in front of the whole class, but in front of the whole.
Hold on.
Not only did she say no though, and I really liked her because why not? So as any 4th grader would do, I asked her out. Not only did she
Some of y'all need to do that instead of going straight home and doing.
say no though, she not only said it in front of the whole class, but in front of the whole 4th and 5th grade. Damn. And then left the school 3 weeks later. I don't know if that moment got me cursed or not, because since then, I've asked out about 7 to 8 girls, and the universe blocked the shit out of every single shot. I can tell you're in middle school by the way you cuss. One got a Chinese girlfriend, one moved countries, one Vicky just disappeared, one turned out to be the school ball, one was lesbian, one that I dated for 2 weeks blocked me because she thought I was taking another girl to prom. I didn't take anyone. Nah, she just didn't want to go to prom with you, gang. And 2 I missed out on because the new school I joined shut down for reasons I literally couldn't tell you. Maybe it's because I drank too much. I was thinking about buying something for $100, but then I got fired for my. Okay, that last sentence was just irrelevant.
Oh,
I feel bad for
my.
you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Every single girl you talk to, it just.
Oh my. Yeah, bro, you might be cursed or something. 7? You shot 7 times and you got rejected or not. You didn't shoot all 7 times, but something unfortunate happens, bro. Alright. And you got fired from your job. Oh man.
Hasn't worked out. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's not the universe. Maybe it's you. I once made my brother and his girl break up because I planned a fake text. No regrets. You're crazy. I don't know
Yeah,
how
that's
you can
crazy,
find
bro.
joy in making somebody break up with their significant other, but you're a nah, you're really not a monster. I ain't gonna lie. That shit kinda low-key kind of funny. Cam Ward.
All right.
Everyone in the comments say Cam Ward. I repeat.
Bo Nick Sperry.
Cam Ward. Cam Ward. Cam Ward. Cam Ward. I was at a party and I drank too much.
Ain't you a Niners fan?
And I shit myself so much that the person left it there and called me the next day to clean it up. I've never heard of somebody drunk shitting themselves. Drunk pissing
What
themselves?
the
Okay.
hell?
Drunk throwing up? Normal. But drunk shitting themselves? Gang, what the fuck did you drink? BBC? So there's this girl in middle school. Let's call her Vicky. I don't know if she was insecure or not, but hey man, she was probably just scared. She was in a friend group who were going to go out to a party because, I don't know, probably because they were wannabe Valley girls. So she joined them and then she met in secondary, 10th to 12th grade. Who she really with. It's a big age gap, gang, I ain't gonna lie. And since we was friends, she was telling me all about him. I told her Vicky with the blicky don't shoot. But her friends were like, if you do it, I'll buy you a custom handbag. They didn't even have the money for that, but I get the confusion since they were kind of rich. But ultimately, she decided to shoot her shot, and weirdly enough, the nigga said yes. What? Obviously, I was sad because I missed out on buns, but hey, man, I'll get it event. That's
Wait,
what you're
what?
sad because I missed out on buns, but hey, man, I'll get it event. That's what you're concerned about, bro. You
Bro.
just said this guy was a high schooler. Why is he talking to a middle schooler? What are we talking about, bro? That what? Then she got the Celeste treatment, and I never heard from or saw her again because she left the school. What do you mean Celeste treatment, brother? I heard she got
Well, yeah,
pregnant
no,
because,
no,
hey, man, what do I know about you? Brother, you
What the?
just witnessed a crime and you're concerned about gaining buns. Beat up some guy before moving to a different school. The next time I saw him, he was going with she, her pronouns in a different name. Low-key think I fought with him for being trans, although in my defense, I was 12 and didn't know the signs. Also, keep it to Vince King. Beating somebody up because of the trans is crazy. I don't support that YouTube or Twitch. Yay gay, yay gay. But also, what if they weren't trans before you beat them up and then you beat the gay into them? Yeah, let's just get to the next.
Yeah.
When I was in junior high, I lived with my female cousin. When my uncle and auntie had to go to work.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's just get to the next. When I was in junior high, I lived with my female cousin. When my uncle and auntie had to go to work, I asked her to come inside my room to help me with something in the dark wardrobe. There was obviously nothing, but once she entered, I reached behind her and started caressing her boob. You weird. What? Not gonna lie, she. She didn't resist for about a minute, and then she asked me what I was. There was obviously nothing, but once she entered, I reached behind her and started caressing her boob. You weird. What? Not gonna lie, she didn't resist for about and started caressing her boob. You weird. Nothing, but once she
Me doing that.
entered, I reached behind her and started caressing her boob. You weird. What? Not gonna lie, she didn't resist for about a minute, and then she asked me what I was doing, and I told her I just wanted to practice and get experience to use with my girlfriend. She seemed to like it because she even directed me on how. She didn't resist for about and started caressing her boob. You weird. What? Not gonna lie, she didn't resist for about a minute, and then she asked me what I was doing, and I told her I just wanted to practice and get experience to use with my girlfriend. She seemed to like it because she.
Yo, this thing. Yo. Yo.
Even directed me on how to touch her. Then she eventually ran out. Lowest moments of my life, gang. Brother, this shit is weird as hell. Like, I ain't gonna lie, porn has really f***ed up society because you got over here doing this shit with their cousins. What are we talking? And why was she feeling that shit? That's weird, bro.
Yeah,
Alright,
bro.
so I dated this girl. Let's call her T. There's this part of the school we went to smash. We did have a rubber. Anyways, to this day. This is part of the school we went to smash. We did weird, bro. Alright, so I dated this girl. Let's call her T. There's this part of the school we went to smash. We did have a rubber. Anyways, to this day, she doesn't know I gave her 2 STDs. Jace Carson. He put his full name here. You just wanted everybody to know it was you. All right, yeah, yeah. There you go. Not anonymous, gang. When I was 11, I had the biggest crush on my teacher. So as she was leaning over my desk helping me with math, I kissed her on the cheek, and she kissed me back. Haven't seen her since that school year. I'm 22 now. Should I reach out and try to get with her? Brother, you're a victim. Also, insanely horrible shot. Why would you kiss your teacher on the cheek? Why would you kiss your teacher on the cheek, man? What are we doing, man? In sophomore year, I dated 3 girls at once. One from church, one from school, and one in my friend group. Worst part about it is they know each other and somehow didn't get caught, though. That's not a confession. You're just trying to brag. Yay, you, I guess.
Yeah.
You're so cool, gang. You're so cool, Icy. You're so cool. Let me suck your dick. This happened in my freshman year of college. There was a blackout at our college one random night, so a couple of buddies of mine decided to break in and rob all the food courts at our college.
Why?
W method. Since the security cameras were off due to power outage, we broke into 3 dining halls and raided most, if not all, of the snacks. We then hid them in a secret place. We also broke several vending machines and stole those snacks as well. In all, I would have to say we stole close to $200 worth of snacks and made it out easy as pie. I never told anyone about this. And looking back on it now, I'd say we made it out with a bag, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even though you low-key a criminal, W get. Once there was this baddie my cousin told me to text her. So my cousin tells me what to say and how to say it. He told me to text in this cringy hood talk. So I'm copying and pasting these messages, and I accidentally sent a message saying, just say I was just thinking and I thought about you. And then I hit her with the, I'm just trying to talk to you for real, and get left on. Your grammar is horrible, by the way. And got left on red. Damn. Not gonna lie, that's embarrassing as bro. Bro, really, I thought he had the method. I ain't gonna lie, he airballed that shit crazy. My cousin tried to do the deed with me at my grandfather's wake before the funeral. Okay, yo. Why?
Whoa.
To do the deed with me at my grandfather's wake before the funeral. Okay, yo. Why are all of y'all cousins so freaked out? Most of these stories are either cousins or like family related issues, gang. What are y'all doing, man? I've had to skip so many just like this, bro. I'm not reading this whole thing, gang. My parents believe I'm a virgin and I'm waiting till marriage, when in all reality, my body count is 13. I'm 16, by the way. Slow down. When I was 14 years old, I had my first nut. I was curious on what would happen if it just... I hate that I'm doing this one. I was curious on what would happen if I just let it be for a long time. So for 11 months, I nutted in this medicine cup and preserved it in my closet. But after that 11 months, yeah, that shit was nasty as f*** and was yellow. Never did it again. I would hope not. Last one. So me and this one girl I dated named Kaylin were together for about a few months now. Things were going great, and sure, she had problems of missing her ex, but I don't think much of it.
GG's.
Red flag number one.
GG's.
Should have thought a lot more of it. Back in September, I went to this one party, met up with a girl named Sophia, and I swear to God, the baddest girl I could ever ask for. So we chilled for a bit, got drunk together, went to an after party, and I laid the pipe in her. Thing is, though, I was still dating Kaylin. Oh, so you're a cheater? Oh, yeah, so, yeah. You're in the wrong. Okay. So after like 2 days, I had a serious talk with her because I couldn't keep it a secret no more. I thought it was going to be the end of our relationship because I cheated on her with a girl who was way hotter than her. The weird thing is, she didn't really care that much. Oh yeah, she cheating on you too. I ain't gonna lie, she cheating with her ex. Game is game, brother. Y'all perfect for each other, matter of fact. Y'all both just like to cheat. And what does the girl being way hotter than your girlfriend have to do with the problem? Yo, you cheated. That was the issue. Not that the girl was hotter than her. What are we talking about? So I was just like, oh, okay, maybe she'll forgive me just this one time and we can move on. That's not happening, brother. But that's when I discovered the truth the next day. I got a DM by her ex-boyfriend before me telling me how he felt bad for not telling me this earlier and wanted to tell me now. Oh, brother. Oh, God, it's finna get horrible. For the past 2 months, my ex-girlfriend was getting her ass cracked by 5 guys at once, including me. Oh, God. So I was done, bro. Don't turn on this spot. And because I was angry and mentally destroyed from this, I told my friends about this, which they spread around to others, and she was a now known certified bop at my high school. It got so bad for my ex that she had to move schools. I feel bad for her, but at the same time, I don't. And that Sophia girl that I cracked, yeah, I cracked her again the following weekend, because why not? Okay, there's a lot.
Alright,
I'm glad this is the last one. First off, both of y'all.
Yeah, both of y'all.
I just gotta make that clear. Honestly, don't really feel bad for you because you cheated on your girl. Her cheating with 5 guys is crazy, and that is low-key worse. But at the same time, y'all both are cheaters, so it doesn't matter. Plus the fact that her ex-boyfriend told you that she cheated on you means that he was probably one of those 5 guys that was cracking her. But hey, I ain't gonna lie, I think that's it for the video. And also, if you want to see more of this, I have a whole playlist on my second channel where me and my chat have done this multiple times. So you can just go.
No. We done. Yeah, no. We done. I hope y'all enjoyed those confessions. I'll see y'all later. Peace.